What is going on, everybody? I'm back with a brand new video. I'm officially back on the channel. If you didn't watch my last video, you should go watch it, see why I was gone. Today we are going to be comparing different plastics. We have the ESP Scorch and we have the Z Scorch. This is the first run Scorch as well. See how these compare. The Scorch is one I've really been loving. 6 holes at AO. Kind of busy today, a lot busier than AO usually is, so jump around where people aren't, I guess. I better take a warm up and see if I remember how to do this. That's really not that bad. Wow, I parked my warm-up shot. I guarantee I don't do that with these two. A little bit of hyzer, doesn't flip up completely. I feel like that Scorch is just really glidey in my experience. Oh, definitely more stable, I think. No flip up out of that one. I threw it very similar. I mean, overall a good shot, just a bit shorter than the first. This hole is only 335 feet, dead straight, obviously nothing in the way. Makes it a pretty good first hole to start off on. I have to say, this hole I usually throw fairway driver. Leopard 3 is usually my go-to choice, but as easy as it was to get Scorch here, I might continue to do that. I'm gonna play this shorty 250. Maybe we could do something magical here while we wait on the people in front of us. Get down. I would honestly love to find one that's kind of overstable. That way I can just build my bag off of Scorches. If I could find the most overstable Scorch, or if you guys know, let me know down in the comments, because I'd like to put one in my bag. I like these things so much. A little bit wider to do some magic, but that's pretty good. We can kind of test our putts. The other day I was practice putting when I got home from vacation and it did not go well. Never fear, next hole is a par 4, so we can really rip on these things. I'm hoping to see if I can get any turn out of the ESP one. I felt like the first shot I threw with it definitely looked a little bit more stable because it didn't flip up to flat as much as the Z, but it wasn't considerably more stable. So on the par 4, I hope to really rip them as hard as I can and see that difference. Let's go, Max. I missed the shorter one. That is a Max thing to do. Honestly, I'll take 50% at this point, because yesterday it was ugly when I was putting. Got a tournament coming up this weekend, so I better practice more. Hole 3 for us is gonna be a 630 foot par 3. Like I said over there, I just wanna put these out hard and flat. I think that's when we're gonna be able to see the most difference, if there is any, to be honest. Maybe they fly very similar, I don't know. Not that flat. Kind of came off a little bit of hyzer, although it flipped up nice and flat by itself, but no turn out of it whatsoever. In my experience, if I throw this the same as that, I should get a little bit more movement to the right. Yeah, there it is. You can kind of see how it takes off right, which is why I can get a lot of distance with that disc on certain days. And then it kind of has that nice subtle fade. See if we can go zone in from both discs. The ESP just landed a little bit more off to that left side just because it didn't turn at all. I'm not sure if I can get zone there, but I think I can. Well, I'm throwing dimes right now, and I couldn't be more excited about it. A lot of times when I go without playing disc golf for a couple of weeks, I'm absolutely garbage again. I don't know why, it just takes me a little bit to warm up, but today I'm feeling good. But we're not at a wooded course, so it makes sense a little bit. Turn a little bit for me. Oh, I forgot that was a new jawbreaker zone. These are gonna be the putts that I have to make in tournament in Michigan. Oh, I honestly have no idea what to expect for myself out in Michigan. It's a 3-day tournament, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but I have no idea. I'm playing an intermediate. If you're in Michigan, you play an intermediate. How good is the field really? Because that's what I want to know. Hole 4 for us is going to be 530 foot par 4. I'll be honest, this is usually not one that I play on camera for a video because I like to throw discs into that pond and then I'm absolutely screwed for the rest of the round. But we're going to try to throw these on hyzer off to that left side. I don't really fear for the ESP, but this one could get a little dicey. Oh, good shot, Max. Get off that. Yeah, that's fine. Way up to the left side. Nice. It's kind of how I wanted to play that. With that Z1, you just don't have to throw it very hard. So you can kind of control it a little bit easier. Some days it's easier than others. And this ESP one is my friend. So Kevin, if this goes in the water, Looks like you have to get it, buddy. Yeah, I kind of pansied out on that, but it's up on that left side. Without a doubt, it plays a little bit tricky up here on the left side, but you kind of have a big forehand. Problem is the basket, it's like sloping down toward the water. So you definitely want to get a forehand wide enough. And it's also kind of a big shot because you have to go high. I think I'm just going to try and go Thunderbird from the ESP one. Oh, that's not far enough, or is it? Oh, oh my goodness, pinned it. Let's go. Surprised myself on that shot. Same idea, this shot is just a little bit shorter than the other. Oh, it's gotta get down. Spike. Oh, just got caught up. Go, come on. Woo-wee, baby. We love that, we love that. We love Wardens, we love that. This other one's just kind of a tap in. In all honesty, so far, I'm really not seeing like major differences between the ESP and the Z. I think for me, I'd have to see more of a difference to consider one over my Z one. Right now, as an amateur, I just don't see that much of a difference to like have it as an extra slot. I think they're too similar where I would just confuse myself out on the course. That being said, I will probably give the ESP some more time after this video just to kind of make a final conclusion. But as of now, I would say it's just a tad bit more stable, and that's about it. Hole 5 is going to be a par 4 at 485 feet. This one, I just want to put one off to this left side and then have a simple forehand over. I'll turn, get past it, come on. Yes. So that time I actually got some turn out of it. This slight headwind might have helped it. Kind of like a late turn there with a nice fade back. And you see more movement out of that disc. I threw that so good. I threw that way better than I should have thrown that. Yeah, I think I juiced that, yeah. That definitely could be like 50 if it rolls down that hill. Honestly, I think the only other drive I've gotten this close to this position is a forehand. And the forehand's scary because you could go in the water if you skip too much. Settle, try to make it this time. Oh, baby. Yeah, snuck it in on that left side. Nice. Oh. What? Hole 6 for us, par 4, 470 feet, probably the easiest one on the course, I think. Little bit of hyzer to try to get max distance out of it. Oh, I threw it into the ground. If we're here to show you the flights of these two discs, it's better off we just rethrow that. Turns at that middle flight. Good fade back, excellent. Oh, that time I burned it over. I think that's the only time I've burned it over. Get around that, please. Dunk it. Oh. Slow down though. Nice, hit the pole. All right guys, there you have it. That's ESP Tour Series Scorch versus a first run Z Scorch. Again, I didn't really see too much of differences. The ESP was definitely a little bit more stable today, but on a couple of the last throws, I could actually get a little bit of turn out of it. And then in this headwind, throwing it low, it actually kind of burned all the way over. But to be honest, the Z1 could have done the same exact thing if I threw it that low. If you guys know of a Scorch that is really overstable, maybe it's in a certain plastic, maybe it's a certain run, let me know down in the comments because that would be one that I would definitely want to bag. But with these flight numbers, I just don't even know if they exist. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you on the next one.